Do 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 do. Where is it? Do do do. Gonna open my tails. Nice. As you should. I'm gonna try to get CubesOS. I've never been able to install CubesOS in a virtual machine because it's not really intended. I wonder if I could just run it Zen? Maybe Fedora? No. I'm seeing what the internet says. Generic Linux, maybe? Uh, 1482. And then 6. 45 gigs. Fedora. I think it said IOM M something U needs to be installed for virtualization. About as far as I get is right there. Hey, huh? And that happens. No way you're making CubesOS with... No, that's gigs. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did. I didn't understand the scheme, dog. Try that again. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I've been so locked in Gen 2 that I think that I need more. Maybe that's why I didn't fucking go. Right there. I'll do 55 gigs. No way you're gonna install. CubesOS is bloated, guys. It needs 6 gigs of RAM. I'm cooked. We need a suckless version of CubesOS, guys. I'm determined. Maybe that's why that video, display video, crashed. Right there. Huh? Then again, cubes is not meant for virtualizing. Okay. While that sits there, maybe it'll work. Oh, maybe I need to do some. We're gonna quit. And then we'll do this. We'll delete that. We won't start it. Oh, advanced architecture, x86. Okay, yeah. Damn, Xen hypervisor-based Fedora distro not made for virtualizing. Maybe I need to do it as Fedora. Fedora. Cubes OS. We'll do that. 14 gigs should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not 500. 50? Yeah, 50 is fine. Okay. Active IOMMU. IOMMU. Virtual disk. CPUs. OS information. Memory. Boot options. Start virtual machine on host boot up. Direct kernel boot. No. BIOS, that's what I need. Where's BIOS? BIOS. Overview? No. Oh, there we go. By adding the kernel boot parameters such as Intel IMU, like grub, verified nested virtualism, checking the KVM, Intel, KVM, AMD parameters. Wonder if nesting is even an option. Ooh. Nah, this looks cool. Install CubesOS, maybe? You should try doing NetBSD in a VM2. Quit that. It would be sick to do some K3S though. But I did get my blog on Tor, which was kind of sick. I will check. I will do NetBSD though. Will I2P let me go to NetBSD? I'm wondering if there's something I could add. Maybe I have to do it via. Maybe I have to do it via like command line to get it to working. NetBSD is a free, fast, secure, and highly portable Unix-like open source operating system. It is available for wide range platforms for large-scale servers and powerful desktops, handled and embedded devices. Oh. Wow, they don't have an onion site? Gay. Web. The guide. NetBSD, we wanted a bloatless option. Interesting. The BSD branch of Unix had a great importance and influence on the history of Unix like operating system, which it has contributed to many tools, ideas, and improvements that are now standard. The VI editor, boo! The C shellcode based, job control, and the Berkeley fast file system. Is that Btrfs? Berkeley fast file system abbreviated FFS. What about, where did Btrfs come from then? People always ask your favorite Linux distro, but what is your favorite hot sauce? That's true. Oh, I think it's because it's zipped. Damn me. My favorite hot sauce. That's a good question. I don't know. I like all hot sauce. I like Tabasco sauce though the most. I put that shit. I literally put that in Frank's. Frank's is pretty based. I shouldn't. I mean, thinking too deep about it, but I just like spicy food. Mix. Okay. Isn't it unzip? Frank's or Diablo from Taco Bell are my favorite hot sauce. Sriracha, not after Sriracha. Sriracha, I like Sriracha, but it fucked up, man. After they changed the recipe, it just doesn't taste the same. Oh no, I can use G-Zip. Oh, maybe Tac D. Ooh. Or maybe it's too early of a version. Gunzip, and you should use the ISO image. Oh. Let's just remove that. Maybe I didn't see the ISO image. Because I'm a retard. That'd be under a CD then, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I'm doing this shit under fucking Tor. No wonder. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, why isn't this fucking working? But I'm like, I'm doing it under Tor, so it's going to go really, really slow. Like, my internet's pretty fast. Like, why is this taking so long? Delete that. Oh my eyes. I think 5 gigs of RAM is fine for NetBSD. 20 gigs, right? Alright, here we go. Run OpenBSD. Your image is probably corrupt to use the ISO. Hacker music intensifies. Install installation messages in English. Run OpenBSD won't work on my hardware because it doesn't work in a virtualized environment or something like that. It's got bad support. Does anyone know Dutch? US English. Hard disk. You have chosen to install NetBeans on your hard disk. This will change the information. Partition your disk, create a new BIOS file system, load and install. Oh. Guided partition table, yeah. Note, since Assistant was able to uniquely match the disk you choose with the disk known to the BIOS, the values displayed above are very likely correct and should not be changed. The values of cylinders, heads, and sectors are probably 1023, 255, and 63. This is correct. You should only change the option if you know BIOS report incorrect values. Yeah. Partition. That looks right? Swap looks good. User swap. Okay. Go on. Free space. Partition size. Okay. Start and size. Oh, yeah. Looks good, right? Would you like to install a normal set of boot blocks or serial boot blocks? Normal boot blocks use the BIOS console device and the console, usually the monitor and keyboard. Serial boot blocks use the first serial port of the console. You use BIOS, probably? Full installation? NetBeans distribution is broken into a collection of distribution sets, and there are some basic sets that are needed by all installations, and there are some sets that are optional. You may choose to install the core set, minimal installation, all of them full installation. No, we'll keep X11. Your disk is now ready to install for installing the kernel and the distribution sets. As noted in your install notes, you have several options for FTP, NFS, and you must be connected to network with the ISO. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot you can. I do like these terminal like pop-ups of installations much better. I think they're much cooler looking. I know people like Calamares, but I don't. Huh. True XPF. Binary. When Lunduke sees the word binary in his Linux distro. He's so fun. Just smashes. I have a skit in my head that I would love to make about that. The extraction of the selected sets for NetBS 10.20 is complete. The system is now able to boot from the selected hard disk. To complete the installation, you will give you the opportunity to configure some essentials things first. Password. Will that work? I hope so. What is CGD? Yes. Enable installation binary packages. Binary? Configure network. Configure. XDM. Say yes to that. LMV. Root shell. I'm more of a fish enjoyer. We're just going to do it rote. The installation of BIOS is now complete. The system should boot from the hard disk. Follow the instructions. The install document for the final configuration of your system. We also recommend reading the after boot man page. It contains a list of things to check first complete boot. At minimum, you should edit etc rc.config to match your needs. When I do reboot the computer, right? Oh, did I make an oopsie? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no, cool. Wow, no, oh. Oh shit, I forgot the user. Root. Oh, nice. Based. Okay. This is very cool. I like this. Very old school looking. Can I get HTOP in here? X console. Terminal. Okay. LS work. Okay. HTOP. What about B? How would I install HTOP? I want to see my. Ah, fuck. Huh. Oh, it's a package thing. pkgen install HTOP. pkgen? No? Okay. Oh no, it uses do as, right? The fuck? Fuck, hate this YouTube stream delay. Yeah, if you enable installation of binary packs, you easily have oh. Oh, how do I now enable it? Yeah, if you enabled installation of binary packages, you'd easily have package. I don't know, dog. I'm just a man. There's gotta be a way to. Okay. To install anonymity, you can use the pkg add command after setting the appropriate PKG path. The environment. Okay. Damn. In the setup, the enabled installation of packages fetches the install as PKG. Oopsies. I wonder if there's a way to do it afterwards, though. Right? Maybe this first run sys. Try this first run sys inst and select config menu. Do you see enable instant? Oh, okay. Maybe I can. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. In this, maybe host name. Yeah. Thank you, Internet. I should have done a ping. I always do a ping first when I set something up to make sure Internet working. Okay. Finished configuring. Exit install system. Nice. Install HTOP. Alright, that was pretty quick. HTOP. It's using 308 megabytes out of 4 gigs. That's crazy. Crazy awesome. But I like BTOP better. And then I'll get fast fetch. This is all the utilities you need, guys. I mean, 3 megabytes, pretty crazy. I mean, obviously, I'm streaming it. I have like 400 tabs open, so my RAM usage is. Look at that. It's a little goofy. Let's get it over a little bit. No? Oh. Not bad. Wow, memory using 394. Using top, you can see the most of that RAM is from file caching, probably from getting package managers. Yeah. Let's do little BTOP. 300, yeah, use 300. Let's see. Most of it is the highest usage is CTWM. Xterm is the next. No, actually, the highest is from XDM. XDM. I mean, still, that's crazy good. It's only using cached is from file caching. Cached is 300. Available free 4 gig. That's still crazy good. Yeah, 387 megabits or something or whatever. This is the future, guys. You don't need. Let's see how Brave works. Desktop utilities. None. Oh, CT window managers. Probably, yeah. If you reboot, I think it'll be like, yeah, let's. Warning, host name. Based. So root. No up, but let's do H tab. Let's do B tab. Yeah, it's like 130 megabytes. Yeah. It's probably, so it's got to be like you said, the caching that's using most of it. Let's do H tab. Yeah, 130 megabytes of RAM. Crazy. Interesting. I wonder if I can install Brave. PK. Let's see. Iridium browser. What's that one browser that disables JavaScript again? There's some kernel options that are by default set. I think 80% max RAM for file caching. You can set it lower if you wish. Oh, nice. It's probably under sysinit though, right? Kind of weird that there's probably no utilities actually. I'm like, where's the desktop utilities? IceCat? Okay, yeah. I'm assuming it's pkgn install IceCat. Maybe? Nothing to do. Okay. Oh, apparently it's Dilio. Or Dillo. I've never used Dillo. Huh. I mean, this is pretty good for fucking running on It's 4 gigs of RAM. I don't even know if most people even realize how small that is. I mean, that's the whole reason I left Windows is because my laptop couldn't run. Dillo is ultra minimalist, only HTML and simple CSS support based. Maybe if I like it here, I'll install it in Void. I mean, I left Windows due to the fact that it couldn't operate on 4 gigs of RAM, and I was like, this is retarded. I hate this. What can I do? How can I change this? Oh, install? Maybe? It did. Ooh, okay. YouTube? No YouTube? There we go. This reminds me of really bad Windows era. Let's do x.com. We detect that JavaScript is disabled in the browser. What a bunch of queers, man. Let me think. What's a no JavaScript site? Okay. No JS sites. Turn on JavaScript to keep searching. Wow. Wikipedia is pretty usable. That's all you really need. Let's go to PeerTube. Do they respect no JavaScript? Maybe. Maybe not. This is definitely an interesting, let's see, YouTube. YouTube founded in 2005. Chad Hurley, Jawed Karim. Let's learn about Jawed Karim. 1979. Damn, he's old. He doesn't even look that old. That's crazy. Germany. His dad was a researcher at 3M, and his mother is a German biochemistry science. He was the elder of 2 boys. He crossed the inner German border with his family in the early 80s due to the experience of racism growing up in West Germany. Facing racism as there as well. He went to Minnesota, of all places, in 1992. Graduated St. Paul High School and attended University of Illinois. His campus prior to graduating became early employee. Oh, he left campus prior to graduating to become an early employee at PayPal. He continued his coursework, earning his bachelor's in computer science. He subsequently earned a master's degree in computer science from Stanford. In addition to his native language, German, he speaks English and Bengali. Interesting. Wow. He served an internship at Silicon Graphics, where he worked on 3D Volex data management for a very large data set for volume rendering, including data for the Visible Human Project. The fuck is that? Sounds dystopian. Was an effort to create detailed data sets of cross-sectional photograph of the human body. Okay. Never mind. While working at PayPal in 2002, he met Chad Hurley and Stephen Chen. 3 years later, in 2005, they founded a video sharing website called YouTube. Kareem created the first account on YouTube called Jawed. 2005, he uploaded a website for Me at the Zoo, same day. After co-founding the company, he developed the YouTube concept website with Chad Hurley and Stephen Chen. Kareem enrolled as a graduate student in computer science at Stanford University while acting as an advisor to YouTube when the site was founded in February 2005. Kareem agreed to not be an employee and simply be an informal advisor, and that he was focused on his studies, and as a result, he took much lower share in the company compared to Hurley and Chen. Because of his small role in the company, Kareem was mostly unknown to the public as the third founder of YouTube was acquired by Google in 2006, only a year later, by the way. Despite his lower share in the company, they purchased was still large enough to receive 137,000 shares of the stock, worth about 64 more based on Google's closing price at the time. 2006, Kareem gave a lecture about the history of YouTube at the University of Illinois. Some conference. Oh. Interesting. GNOME boxes is just libvirt. I'm not going to be using that. Lib! In March 2008, Kareem launched a venture fund called Ventures, known as YV Ventures, with partners Keith Robus and Kevin Hertz. Kareem is one of Airbnb's first investors, investing in the company initial seed round. Oh, they also invested in Palantir. Boo! Look how that worked out. And Reddit and Eventbrite. Eventbrite's dog shit, by the way. Gives you terrible places to go. They're like, hey, you want to go to this? Occasionally, Kareem updated the video description of Me at the Zoo to criticize decisions made by YouTube. YouTube began requiring the commenting on its videos to be done via Google+. Guys, do you remember Google+? That was a fucking idiot move. The only good thing about YouTube back in the day is you could direct message people. That was kind of cool. But other than that, Google Plus was fucking retarded. An online petition to revert the change generated over 240,000 signatures. I remember someone made a song. I don't want to play it because I'm afraid they might copyright strike me, even though it'd be funny. I forgot about Google Plus. In response, pressure from the YouTube community, Google publicly apologized for forcing Google Plus to users to use their real name, which was one of the reasons Google Plus integrated was unpopular with YouTube users. Google subsequently dropped the Google Plus requirement across all products, beginning with YouTube. Google announced October 2018 its intention to permanently shut down Google Plus as it has failed to achieve broad consumer development adoption, and because of a vulnerability that exposed 500,000 users' data, Google Plus was closed for personal accounts on April of 2019. That was only 7 years ago. If you think about it, that's fucking crazy. I didn't even think Google Plus made it that long. In 2021, Jawed updated Me at the Zoo video description, including when every YouTuber agrees that removing dislike was a stupid idea. It probably is. Try again. A few days later, Kareem updated the description again to a more detailed accommodation of YouTube's decision. In February of 2025, Jawed updated Me at the Zoo video description referring to the danger of microplastics to the brain. What a weird thing to update. mean, what, he made 64 million? He'll be okay. How old is he now? What is it? What age does that make you? 80 would be, he's got to be like almost 50. Damn, 46 years old. There's no way he doesn't look 46 years old. He's got to look 46 years old now. Wow, he does not look. That's crazy. Apparently this is... I saw an updated photo of him. He looks the same. Might be his genes or something. It's kind of crazy. That picture... No, not that... Oh, well, that picture, of course, this is 2008. But I saw an updated picture of him. And I was like, oh... Oh, look how YouTube is now too. There's probably got to be some internal like regret of selling YouTube. Like there's got to be some self-hatred somewhere. There's no way that these guys feel entirely good. And it's kind of suspicious that Google bought YouTube that early. Acquired it. That is a bit interesting. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the original competitor to Google. There was one at the same time. Let's look for Google Wikipedia. Google only was around for like 6 years at that time. Yeah, about like 6 years. Google is an American multi-billion corporation, information technology, online advertising. Google was founded September 4th, 1998 by an American computer scientist, Larry Page, that's interesting, and Sergey Brin. Together, they own about 14% of its publicly listed shares and control 56% of its stock. Holders voting power through super voting stock. The company went public via an initial public IPO in 2004, and in 2015, Google was recognized as a wholly owned subsidiary of the Alphabet Inc. Google is Alphabet's largest subsidiary and is holding company for Alphabet's internet properties and interests. Sundar Pichai was appointed the CEO of Google in 2015, replacing Larry Page, who became the CEO of Alphabet on December of 2019. Then he also... Why are these people just becoming the CEOs of these like parent companies of these other companies? It's kind of weird. Maybe there's a tax reason or some other bullshit. After the success of its original service, Google Search, often simply known as Google, thanks whoever wrote this, the Alphabet Boys got Google, for real. The company has rapidly grown to products and services. It owns Waze, Maps, Earth, cloud computing, cloud, web navigation, Chrome, video sharing, YouTube, productivity, Workspace. I didn't even know that. Operating systems, Android, yeah. I mean, and Chrome OS, cloud storage, Drive. Oh, yeah. Language translation, Translate. Photo storage, Photos, video telephony, Meet. I didn't know they own Meet. Oh, yeah, they do. Smart home Nest, smart home phones, Pixel, wearable technology, Pixel Watch, Fitbit, music streaming. I forgot they bought Fitbit. Everyone was kind of pissed about that one. They said it turned to shit. YouTube TV, Google Assistant, and Gemini. They own I was thinking Garmin. No, machine learning APIs, TensorFlow. That makes sense. AI chips, TPU, and more. Many of these products servers are dominant in their respective industries, such as Google Search, discontinuing. The best one is Google. What is it? Google killed it or something. It's I want to find the URL. Oh, killed by Google. Yeah. Oh, damn. Dark Web Reports, getting unplugged about 1 month. Dark Web Reports was a dark web scanner that searched for personal tables by A21. There's Chrome. I forgot Chromecast ended. All right. Oh, Dark Web Reports is ending. That's interesting. Tables was a collaborative database platform, competitor to Airtable. Google Jamboard. I don't know what Jamboard is. God, they make so many fucking. Oh wow, I forgot they did a VPN. VPN by Google One. Yeah, what a weird thing to want. Google Domains. I didn't know they ended that. Pixel Pass. I forgot it. I did not know about the Pixel Pass actually. Keen was a Pinterest. Google Cached was super awesome. It was such a cool. It was like a cached web pages, cached web page. It was kind of cool. They should have open sourced it and let people self-host it. So I could Google Cloud IoT Core. What was Grasshopper? Oh, something. YouTube Story. YouTube Stories. I feel like I remember YouTube Stories. 2017 is almost 10 years, so that's fucking crazy. Google Optimize was a web analytics and testing tool. Google Album Archive. Yeah, man, YouTube Stories though. Conversational Actions. Google Currents. Street View. Jetcard. Don't know what that is. Code competitions. No, that would have been cool to keep. Started that. And they're like, nope, not making us money. Remember Stadia, guys? Did anyone here use Stadia? Stadia was kind of stupid. Like cloud gaming was kind of retarded. Hangouts, I forgot about Hangouts. YouTube Go. Duo. I thought Duo was still a thing. Backup and Sync was a desktop software. Chat base. I can make interactive tours. Man, Google had they have 300 products they killed, so like it's not fucking surprising that I'm like, wow, they had a lot of stuff. Google Shopping mobile app. The Swift for TensorFlow was a next generation platform matching learning with focus on different. I don't know that. Tiltbrush. Loon was a service provider, internet access via array of high altitude balloons hovering over the atmosphere. So they just had fucking. It was going to give fucking. What a stupid idea. That went on for 6 years. That's what I'm saying, man. These fuckers get like all this venture capital money and they just have money just to throw. And then they get all this fucking data mining money and they're just like, let's just test this. Let's put balloons in the fucking air so people can get internet access. That's actually the most retarded thing I've ever heard. One tornado would just ruin that idea. No one thought of that? Like, no one thought that like, one bad... like even if it was high altitude, let's like above like where like storms, wouldn't that make it less practical? Doesn't it get cold the higher you go anyways? I mean, the fact that satellites exist is very cool, but they're kind of built out of reach. Because I can only imagine someone just seeing that balloon and getting like paranoid and being like, I'm gonna shoot this down. AppMaker was a tool that allowed its users to build and deploy custom business apps easily and securely on the website without writing much code. CloudPrint, Google Home Max, Trusted Contacts. Wow, Google Play Music ended? Nest Secure. What was the first thing it killed? QEMQB Balls Labs. True. Google Desk Bar. What the fuck was that? Google Public Service Search. Writely was a web-based word processor. It only lasted a year. Even then they were fucking around. They're like, we're only gonna run this for a year. Google Answers was an online knowledge market. They're like, guys, we're gonna have to end this one. Click to call. A Firefox extension that synced information like passwords to your send a phone. Page Creator, I feel like I remember Page Creator. Dodgeball was a location-based social network where users texted the location to the service and notified their friends. That reminds me of like when people used to use Foursquare. They're like, hey guys, NetBased is boot looping on GateKimu because it doesn't have enough randomness, even despite having virtual randomness devices. How the fuck did you get it working on yours? Are you asking how I got it to work? I don't know. I just clicked buttons, man. Radio automation was a hardware and software service used by radio operators to automate song playing. Ride Finder was a service that used GPS data to pinpoint the map on a location, taxis, limos, and shuttles. And then Google Ride Finder ends. Grok code fast1 is a piece of shit. I fucked up my whole CSS when I tried to use it for browser UI because I suck at front end. Grok sucks more than me apparently. Yeah, Grok is not really good. I've used a couple different like vibe coding things. It's the best I've used was Gemini, to be honest. I mean, there's probably better ones out there, but Gemini was pretty good when I was except for Gemini couldn't do Nostr. I was trying to make a Nostr front end, and it was writing in TypeScript because that's what it. I mean, if you want to write good front end, Gemini is probably the better option because it writes in TypeScript. Maybe I could be wrong though. I'm not smart enough. Search Wiki. Man, they really were fucking around this time. Google 401 was a telephone service that provided speech recognition-based business directories. That's just stupid. Google Base was a database provided by Google, which any user can almost type content such as text, image, structured information. Was about 5 years old. Flick, why did I remember that? Was a review and information news website. Real estate on Google Maps. Gizmo 5. Google Hotpot was a local recommendation. OpenAI writes good front end. Oh, for real? It makes sense, though. It's a bit of route for. I think Gemini will only get better because of how big Google is. And then we'll see it on this website. Killed. Google Pack. Oh, wait, is that Sidewalk? No, Amazon Sidewalk. Is that still a thing? Let's go to Bing. Bing won't let us down. Okay, apparently Bing will let us down. I haven't been able to try Gemini yet. It weirdly won't work with my Google account. I haven't tried the CLI. I've just done it from the browser, but I might test it out in a VM at some point. I would say that people say Claude Code is pretty good. What was I looking for? Is this Haiku OS? No. It's NetBSD. Wow. Yeah, Google does not like. They are not a fan. Haiku is cool though. And you get some water. Did you liberate boot your VM? Yeah, it's definitely liberated. It's liberated. D2 I tried the future of Claude. It gives brief mistype, but it's exceptionally good. I use it for inline commentary code review before I demo in real life meeting. It's shockingly amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't pay for it, but it's pretty cool. Mistype. Did I Libre boot my VM? Would you mistype though? Motherfucker. Apparently no dark mode on here. I thought they were going to talk about printers for a second. Oh, this is still a no trace, no case collection of tools to help anarchists and other rebels understand the capabilities of their enemies, undermine surveillance. Yeah, this is actually, this would be kind of cool. Cases found 132, October 2025. A camera is found in the car parking lot in front of a squat, pointed towards the entrance of the squat. It was located inside a stuffed toy installed in the car's dashboard. Shortly after discovery of the cameraman, a cameraman arrived, got into the car, and quickly drove away. The retarded brave AI got upgraded with Claude. It gives access to Claude Sonnet 4.5. Oh, okay. Brave's AI is okay. Leo's alright. Sometimes it's accurate for like very simple stuff. Rome, Italy. A surveillance device was found in a car. It was located in the driver's side of the bottom left next to the seat. It was equipped with a SIM card, a 32 gig memory card, a GPS module, and 2 microphones. One under the driver's seat, one near the seatbelt, and one with the same side. It was powered by cables located under the seat steering wheel. Huh. Still retarded? Probably true. Naples, Italy. 2 surveillance devices were found in a car. They were located under the car upholstery. They were equipped with microphones, GPS tracker, and SIM card. They were connected to the car battery with cable. Cameras were found in front of several homes in unmarked box utility poles. The boxes were about 9 meters off the ground. Chat, is this real? Alright, come on. This looks terrible. It's gotta be a meme. No way that's real. They don't even need to do that in the U.S. when we have flock. I mean, flock's legal, and it's paid with our tax dollars, and it's garbage. Let's see. Knowledge base of repressive techniques. Such a interesting lots of words. They're like giving definitions of shit. Repressive operations are real instances of repression against anarchists and other rebels worldwide. Interesting. In February of 2023, a few minutes after midnight, during a routine surveillance flight, a helicopter of Germany federal police identified 2 people on railroad tracks near Berlin. The three police cars were dispatched to the location, and the people were arrested on suspicion of attempted arson against the railroad infrastructure. Why would you do that to the railroads? What'd they do to you? Look, I want to take train, man. Warsaw 3. In 2015, house raid took place of several people who were charged with crimes as a part of an operation called Phoenix. Some of them were accused of the arson of a police car in 2014. Some of them were accused of having planned to attack a train. What is up with these train haters, man? This is interesting. Was an operation launched by militants of the KLA's Cobra unit, which conducted 2 ambushes out of Albanian territory near the border of outpost of Košare and Yugoslav forces. 6 Yugoslav army personnel were killed. KLA's casualties and captured Yugoslav ammunition, equipment, and looted the dead soldiers. Oh, wow. Probably not a good time. Interesting. The camera's right there. It's just funny. France. In 2008, Amos took part in an attempt to bomb a bridge in Eastwind in an explosive device. And 2 of his comrades were under the bridge preparing the device when it exploded prematurely, severely wounding minutes and killing his 2 comrades. Without damaging the bridge, a passenger car bought to the hospital where he was arrested 1 hour later. He was charged with the sedation of the bomb. Okay. Wow. Later, Billy. Interesting. Well, guys, big sleepy time. Appreciate y'all coming by. I will see you in the next one tomorrow. Make sure to comment on the video so that YouTube knows that I am not only a real person, that I do love all their policies and everything about them. And make sure you walk your dolphin tonight. If you don't, you'll be cursed for 35 years.